everyone, in this video I am going to be taking a look at the starter Pokemon from every generation and ranking them. This is a tag video started by Hoodlum Callum. I will put a link to his video in the description and you can get the template. If you want to do one of these, you can get the template from the description of his video. I was tagged by Ace Trainer Liam, and at the end of my video I will tag some content creators who I would like to see their ranked Pokemon lists. I've never really done a video like this, so apologies if the editing isn't that great. So here you can see this lovely template that was created by Hoodlum Callum, who started this tag. Now, I am a bit of a beginner when it comes to Photoshop. I might mess this up quite a lot. Had to ask Joe to show me how to unlock layers. Yeah, I'm not so great at Photoshop, so hopefully I can get this to work. So shout out to Callum though for making this template so it's a lot easier to record this video. I've also decided no webcam because I couldn't figure out how to have that on OBS as well. Anyway, first starters, Gen 1, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and do you know what? This isn't too bad. And I feel like a lot of people say this as well. I've only actually seen Callum and Liam's ranking video because I didn't want to be too influenced by what others are saying. In this video I would like to take shiny Pokemon into account, how they look shiny and their competitive value. But yeah, Bulbasaur is my first Pokemon. I can't not, you know, like, I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is my number one and I can't not pick Bulbasaur for my number one. I mean, arguably, yeah, probably the other two are better. I mean, competitively, Charmander, because of Charizard, and it's 2 Megas, and obviously Shiny Charizard is like one of the best shinies. I do quite like Squirtle as well. I was never really a big Charmander fan until recently. The Build-A-Bear Charmander is actually what made me fall for Charmander a little bit more. Yeah, I'm kind of sticking with this order. I was thinking yesterday, like, I wouldn't know what to put because I did choose Squirtle for, like, Bulbasaur was Pokemon Blue for me, Squirtle was Pokemon Red, and I didn't actually pick Charmander because I thought, you know, it's way too difficult to start the game with. But yeah, I'm sorry, I am liking Charmander more these days than Squirtle, so I'm gonna keep that as is. And as for group 2, hopefully these have been unlinked so I can move them about. No, they haven't. What do I do? Ungroup layers? Hopefully that's... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I don't know where I've had to cut there, but I like I said, I'm bad at Photoshop. I just had to figure out how to get these to appear. Right, so straight away, Chikorita, I don't think, you know, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving Chikorita. It's a bit funny looking. Like, I don't know. I think it's because it doesn't have a nose. I've been trying to figure out, like, what is it about Chikorita that I don't like? And yeah, I never picked Chikorita. I picked Cyndaquil and Totodile. Now this is the problem really, because yeah, Cyndaquil was my Gen 2 starter. However, I am liking Totodile more these days, and Cyndaquil does look a little weird when it doesn't have the fire on its back. Typhlosion is pretty cool, shiny, so but then I think Totodile's got the cooler shiny these days. I do have a 100% for Alligator in Pokemon Go, and I love you, Cyndaquil, but this might be the toughest decision with me for the rest of this starter rank. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to put Totodile up there, even though I did start with Cyndaquil, but I am liking Totodile more these days. I don't know why. I guess it is the like cooler shiny, and yeah, I feel like that's a tough one. That is really tough for me to pick, because I also feel like if I didn't pick Cyndaquil there, then there's gonna be a lot of fire at the top rank for the rest of generations. So because of that, I feel like Cyndaquil will have to be second for this, and I hate that, but yeah, I am liking Totodile more, and just, I guess, on the basis that it does have a better shiny. Sorry, Cyndaquil. Okay, on to group 3, and there they are. Okay, so Gen 3. Now, I do like Mudkips. This is rough. This is another really rough. I did start with Torchic. Mudkip has that whole meme thing going on. It has got a really cool shiny, as does Torchic. I've seen, you know, a few people like, oh, Blaziken, you know, Combuskin, not great shinies, but the Torchic shiny on its own is, you know, it is on my list. I don't have it, but I will be Masuda methoding for the Torchic as soon as possible. I can't remember what I picked in Sapphire. I really can't remember what I picked in Sapphire, so these two are kind of equal for me. I mean, I have to put Torchic up front, just for nothing else, but, you know, amazing shiny. Trico, I mean, what have we got? We got Sceptile. Yeah, I mean, we got the Pokken thing going on with, so that can give Trico some points in my book. Mudkip, you know, this is hard. This is a really hard, like, I was kind of hoping not to get tagged, because I feel like this is a really hard decision. I do like Mudkips more than Trico. I'm sorry. Oh, see, that's actually that is a harder decision to make than Gen 2, because I actually like all three of the, well, I like Mudkip and Trico equally, whereas I don't like, so this is hard. This is really, really hard, and there is no right or wrong. This is all, you know, just opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, on to Gen 4. We have Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. Now, this was a weird time for Pokemon, and I still loved it, but Gen 4, well, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, I was not feeling as much. I bought Platinum, I didn't actually play it for a couple months, which sucked, but it was also the time I started getting into competitive. Turtwig, though, easy peasy. No. Turtwig, absolutely rock bottom of all starters ever. I don't think it's cute. I don't have any nostalgia for it. I just don't like it. It just kind of annoys me. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's cute, and yeah. But now this is another tricky one, because Chimchar was my first, and I'm gonna make it so they're holding hands. Chimchar was my first starter here, but in recent years, I love Piplup. Piplup is adorable, and also the Build-A-Bear is one of the best Build-A-Bears they've done. Empoleon and Infernape, I feel I've seen a bit competitively. Maybe Infernape more so, but I have come across and played against some Empoleon. Shiny-wise, neither of them are so great, but this is tough. Like, monkeys are my favourite. Apes, monkeys, they're great. But I'm gonna have to put Piplup first now. Piplup has grown on me a lot, and I've been watching some of the Gen 4 anime, which is on Twitch right now. So I can't not put Piplup there. And this is weird, because already we got Totodile and Piplup there, and I didn't start with them, so, you know, it's weird how time changes your views on things. I'm sure a lot of you can sympathize with that. Going on to Gen 5. Another really weird one. Time of Life was... I actually went to the black and white premiere in London, and it came up on my Facebook on this day a few days ago, because we just had the anniversary of black and white launch in the UK, and I chose Tepig as my starter. You know what, Oshawott, you can stay there. And I think it's because of the original artwork for Oshawott, which it was like sad, and I just didn't like it. I just took an instant dislike to it, even after seeing it in the anime. I don't like it. And I don't like the evolution line much. Ken Sugimori, I met at the premiere and at the signing on Oxford Street the next day. He drew an Oshawott on my Pokemon DSi, which is like, thanks. And then I saw him draw Tepig on other people, so it's like, okay. But yes, so I don't like Oshawott. I'm good. Snivy and its evolution, the shiny line, it's not great, but Tepig, I did start with Tepig, and I think I'm gonna have to put Snivy in second because Superior, I want to say it's got contrary, like the ability, like I've probably got this all wrong and thinking of something else, but I remember being absolutely destroyed by it in a couple competitions because I was not prepared for it. I'm pretty sure I'm probably getting this all wrong. This is going to be embarrassing. You're all going to laugh at me in the comments and say, Marty's not a Pokemon fan. But yeah, Snivy, it's grown on me a little bit, but overall, I don't like it as much as Tepig. And Tepig is just adorable. I really don't know what else to say. Obviously, there's that TCG line with some great artwork of it, like evolving in its, like, with its family. I love that. And you know what? I can't hate on Tepig. I think it looks good shiny. And yeah, it was what I started with. So it's not too much of a contest there. Going on to Gen 6. And honestly, this feels like just yesterday. I'm looking at these now, like, no way. It was like 2 generations ago, kind of. I'm gonna have to put Chespin down at number 3. I don't warm to it as much. I don't think its shiny line is that amazing. I just don't care much for it. Like, yeah, like, I have nothing to say about it. I don't think it's that great. And I haven't seen too much of its evolutions competitively, but Greninja has seen some play, as shiny Greninja as well is probably, again, one of the best shinies in the game, and on competitive alone, totally should be first. However, I started with Fennekin. Fennekin definitely has the cute points. A lot of people rating it down because of its evolutions. I mean, Brazen, Delphox, I don't like him so much, but Brazen being Pokken, hate it in Pokken. Absolutely hate it in Pokken, actually. That's just changed my mind. I love you, Fennekin, but only for cuteness. I mean, your other evolutions haven't really done it for me. Oh no, I really thought I was going to put in Fennekin at first here, but I don't think I can. For Brazen alone's let you down. I mean, shiny's pretty cool. I did manage to get a shiny Fennekin, but Mr. Wonder Trade. I mean, that in itself, the amount of Froakie you get over Wonder Trade, but it's because everybody wanted that, you know, shiny Greninja, and competitively, I never thought I would do this. I honestly did not think I would do this, but I'm sorry, Fennekin. Brazen's annoying. You can blame that on Pokken for your ranking. I'm sorry. Gen 7. A good gen. I like these starters. Again, oh, see this, you know, you see other people's lists and tier lists and these videos, it's like, oh, this is easy. I need pick this, and this. But when it comes to it and you got to think about it and explain your decisions, it's not that easy. So thanks, Callum, for making us do this. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. I did pick Poplio on my Sun when my main was Moon, and I started with Litten. I'm not a cat person, but when Sun Moon came out, I was living in a rented accommodation, and the homeowner had cats, and then there was kittens, and then I delivered the kittens, and Incineroar is amazing and cute, and I mean the shiny line of Litten, or that white, hello, yes, like I'm all about that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put, oh, and Incineroar competitively as well, like, yeah, no question, definitely. I'm not so into Primarina, like, and Decidueye. Oh, Decidueye is in Pokken, and I hate Decidueye in Pokken, but then it got nerfed, and then I could actually beat Decidueye. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I would have had it the other way around before, but as time's gone on, yeah. And off the top of my head, the Poplio shiny line is a bit meh. And finally, we have the Gen 8 babies, the new ones, and absolutely keeping Sobble down there. I'm sorry, but I don't get what this big, oh, he's so cute. Like, I'm not, no. Like, I'm not seeing it with Sobble. It just has that shocked meme face thing going on, and I'm, you know, and the only other person I've heard say, like, that has a similar feeling on Sobble is H-Train Liam. Like, honestly, go back and watch his video, because he explains how I feel about Sobble quite perfectly. Yeah, I'm not about this. And this is another reason why I did not want to be tagged in this video. And yes, I know I didn't have to do it. We don't know what these guys are gonna turn into yet, like their evolutions, and our thoughts might change when the evolutions come out. So I really didn't want to have to do this based on these designs alone, because I really would love to give Sobble a chance. Maybe it evolves into much cooler things, but you guys know me, rabbits. It's following on from the whole fire and zodiac thing going on, but we have a fire rabbit, and you know, I love rabbits. Now there's a rabbit in the family as well, and other than Bulbasaur, I do go for the fire starter. I mean, you wouldn't know it by this list, but I do choose the fire starter mostly. Hands down, picking Scorbunny for my main playthrough, and my backup playthrough would be Grookey. And again, I like monkeys and apes, and that's literally the only reasons we have to go by, like, that I have to go by right now, because there's nothing else. Like, we don't know what types they'll end up being. I liked Liam's theory on, you know, maybe because it's, yeah, I think it was Liam's theory that maybe it's part electric because it's got yellow on it. Like, I like that. Like, got a, you know, battery bunny. I would really like that. And there is some implication that Grookey could be going in the musical direction, I think, because of its French name. So that is something we should keep an eye on. But at the moment, that is how I'm feeling the Gen 8 babies, the new starters. And, you know, as a whole, they've grown on me a little bit, but I feel like I prefer Gen 7 starter trio. Yeah, I feel it is weak, and also the similarities between Chespin and Scorbunny I just can't unsee. And yeah, it's kind of, yeah, they are very similar, aren't they? But yes, no, that is my rankings. Oh, do I have to like rank my top 3 of the first as well? I think I do. Bulbasaur, number 1, definitely. This is hard. Torchic 2, because I love its shiny so much. It's basically inverted. And yeah, let's go with Scorbunny for number 3. I'll give it that shot. I don't know if I was meant to rank my top 3 overall, but I just have anyway. There's no rules to this. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let me know in the comments down below what your top 3 starter Pokemon are, and yeah, thank you very much, Liam, for tagging me. Go and check out Hoodlum Callum's video, and you can get this template from his description. I've got to tag 3 other people, and you know what? Everyone I know has pretty much been tagged already, so I will tag Lulu the Pikachu and Cerebi Joe, and I will tag Candy Eevee. I hope you guys will do this video because I am really interested to seeing where you rank the starters. I'm going to stop blabbing on because I reckon this video has gone on for quite some time. Leave a like if you have liked this video, share with your friends, and press the subscribe button for more Pokemon videos. And I will see you guys next time.